Kaiser 58,000 down. Malmsteen up 40,000. Davin up 32,000. Yakman up 103,000. So there must have been a big pot while I was away. Saw the one where he won with the aces just before the break. Aces against kings, against queens, against 6, 7, 8, 9. It's only hand 60. They've been playing 3.5 hours. We're going to play until 10:30, I believe. Yakman's finding a couple of hands now. Ace 10-7 single suited. Peter with his pile of poo. Calls for 400. Oh, no, he actually raised. Of course you do with King Jack 3 deuce. Chirpy, chirpy, chirpy from Yakman, who's winning 100,000. It's nice.
Every time he makes a stupid joke, I punish him. This is the next one. The next one, it's just karma. You know, I will win the spot. 100% I will win the spot. 100%.
That's a speculative call, I would say, with King Jack 3 deuce. Imagine if it had come ace 4-5. Oh my God. Easy game. 109,000 up. Davin playing the waiting game. Malmsteen playing exactly the same way. And they're both nibbling away at profits, 40,000 and 32,000. Peter did turn a 53,000 loss into a 15,000 win. He's managed to turn it back into a 59,000 loss. And this time Davin has got aces under the gun. Ace, deuce 5. No, ace, deuce 7. Just a little tickle. 700 up. Malmsteen would lose a pot of a considerable size with his king 7 of hearts potentially. Oh, look at this. Yakman's got 10 jack of hearts as well. Sounds back now. Good. I like Yakman's hand. King Jack 10-10. Guys, I might flop a 6 here. Oh no, he's just flopped the straight. Must be nice. No flush draws, unfortunately. Hoping for someone with something to call him with. Pot's only 5,100. Yeah, and going for the gutter ball. He wants like something like a red queen on the turn. Oh my God. Yakman is absolutely walking on water. How do you go from having the stone cold nuts to drawing dead? Pot's only 7,300, so might get called here. And he does. Shows him the bad news. Middle pin 9. Gave him the nuts straight. Runs like Jesus on coke. That's fun. So he's now up 118,000. Most of that, as you can see, Peter and Kaiser are losing 126,000 between them. Crocodile's sitting in a good position on that table if he had a few chips in front of him. Come on, Marmerstein, use that table image of yours. Mix it up a little bit. Marmerstein limps. Kaiser makes it 900. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yakman will definitely call on the button. They've got each other's cards, Yakman and Kaiser. Need a 3, a 4 or a 5. That'll do. So now Yakman has a low rack draw. Kaiser has a straight flush draw. Definitely expect Kaiser to bet here. I'd raise here if I was Kaiser. See how he plays it. Doesn't want anybody let in cheap with a 10-jack queen draw. Come on, raise it up. Got a big hand there. There's the raise. Good. Yakman has got the lower end. Any card he hits is going to improve Kaiser. Lays it down. Nice play there by Kaiser.
Oh my
There's Fiatman, queens and sevens. Kaiser will like his hand, queen 9-7-4. It's not as pretty as it looks, but he will play it. Well, I'm starting making a kind of a loose call for once. King 3-3 deuce. Kaiser likes his hand enough to raise. 2,000 now. Marmstein annoyed with himself for putting 400 in the pot. Even more annoyed if a 3 comes.
No, I don't win this spot. I will lose.
So, 5, 6, 8. No, very nice looking flop. Can we just be reminded what the hands are? And there's the 3 that would have given Philip a set on the turn. Oh, we're over 400 now. Oh no, back down to 399. Oh, please tell us what the cards are. I seem to remember that Ronnie had all low cards. That's what he raised with. Must have got some of this. He had 4-7 actually, didn't he? I think he had 4-7 of clubs. I'm pretty sure that's what he had. Something like Queen 3-4-7 or Queen 5-4-7 double suited. Something like that. Yeah, I think so. I'm sure I'm pretty sure he did have 7-4. Right, okay. Queen 8-7-4 it was. Peter 3 betting on the button. Queen Jack 9 deuce. Yatman basically with a 1 flush draw. Definitely quickly call here. Just waiting for Yatman to call. Flops 2 pair. Have him 10s and 6s. Peter with a flush draw. Up and down. So quite a nice flop for his hand actually. Yatman with nut flush draw and middle pin jack. Yatman now up and down with the nut flush draw. Peter has bet. Yatman won't raise here, but he will call. Makes the call. 42,900, a heart on the river. then we'd have a bigger pot. Peter looking for 9, ace. Thinks a heart might be good as well. And it pairs. Wow. He said I almost raised on the turn. He was never raised on the turn. Very hard to call with ace high into a pot, 67,000. Peter bet the flop, bet the turn. Little sniff there of happiness. Only 39,000 down now. Gapman back down to 101 up. Marmerstein will probably lock up that 36,000 wins, so will Davin. Highly unlikely they're going home losers with an hour or so to play. Kaiser's still willing to gamble. Basically 3 people playing, 2 people waiting. Could do with Leon back at the table. Davin 10s and 4s double suited. Peter with a slightly better hand than last time. 7, 9, 10 ace. Yakman a suited ace again with low cards. Sort of hands that get you in trouble. Marmerstein on the button. 8s double suited. He has a nut spade draw. And he lays it down. Atman should just be mucking this hand. Should never be thinking about playing this hand. So a raise and a free bet. Okay, good. So Peter and Davin. Peter 3-bet free. He's going to carry on. Got to figure that that's going to have missed most flat calling hands. Davin with blockers to the small straight is going to call and try and represent it. Definitely now. Correct play here is to raise. Checking he's got pocket fours. Has he got the heart to pull the trigger? On a Jack 3-5 board, you've called, having called a free bet pre. Second pair and you can wrap the straight. If you just call here, Peter can bluff you off with so many scare cards on the river. Or you can just muck. Locking up the win, as I said before. That's the style of play that I've seen from Davin. 26,000 up. Lost nearly half of it there. I suppose the problem is when you've got Peter betting into you, 3-betting pre, he's so unpredictable. he's the sort of player that would call a re-raise all in with a gut shot and a small flush draw.
Leon gets headache. Don't listen to him. It's difficult, you know. After he has the whole time, doesn't he just to think about some stupid things?
But when you call with 10s and 4s on a Jack 3-5 board, you must have a plan. Maybe change his mind. Now playing a hand he would never normally play, having lost that pot. Peter 3-betting 10 high. Look at Kaiser's hand, 2, 4, 5, 6 all spades. First hand, Leon's back, 6, 8, 9, 10. Exactly the sort of hand he likes 4-betting with. Stein, done it again. Limped with a bad hand, folded to the raise. Kaiser wants to Google Leon. He's got position. Trouble with Leon, if he hits any draw whatsoever, he's going to pot it. Pots 15,600, watch what happens. And he's 8, 9, 10. Is that good enough, Leon? And that's the end of that hand. Yatman 100,000 up. Davin's 22,000 up. Doesn't want to lose it. So you don't see him taking many chances. Peter's gambling to get back out of it. Marmerstein is only ever going to put chips in pots where he thinks he's got a chance of flopping something and playing in position. Guys are just having fun. And Leon, hopefully, is going to bully the whole table a little bit and liven it up. But Marmerstein wishes he had his cards back now. Leon's flopped a set. Kaiser's flopped another set. Gut shot and a flush draw for Peter. Two pair and a gut shot for Yatman. A lot of draws out there. Leon raises 6,500. So, yeah. Oh, Davin's got the nut flush draw here. Blimey, they've all got something. Yatman. Surely can't call with two pair and a gut shot. No. Davin, not willing to put a chip in for his nut flush draw. So, Kaiser, set of sixes. Leon, set of twos. These two are going to go to war. Bet 15,000. Leon led out with a set of twos. Kaiser flattered with a set of sixes. This is exactly the sort of flop that Leon would bet out on if he had 5-7, 7-9-10, any of those combinations. also bet out with a pair and a nut flush draw. He's not thinking about the 15,000, he's thinking about what the last bet will be. He knows if he just flat calls here, Leon will shove on the river. That's what he has to think about. And he lays it down for that exact reason. Leon thought he was betting with the best hand. Leon 15,000 up now. Kaiser 77,000 down. Marmerstein has decided that the best way to keep his chips is to take a long break. He's back. Yatman on the button. King Jack 9 7 3 clubs. Leon has straddled 800 pre. Yatman calling, knowing he might have to call a pot size bet from Leon. What's Leon going to do with ace queen 8 deuce? Check. So they're a bit lucky there. Yatman gambling on the fact that he might not do it. Have an open-ended, no flush draws, should call. Looking at the flop, give me a 3 on 8, 3 on 8. Oh, another deuce. So Leon had trip twos on the last hand. Set of twos, he's got trip twos this time. Makes the game look easy, doesn't he? Yatman down below the 100k up mark. Davin below 20. Wonder if that'll affect his gamble. Might want to try and get back over 20. Peter wants to try and get a double up. And now Leon's got a genuine hand. I mean, been raising with his usual connected small cards. He finds a real hand. Pot. So let's see who can call him. Yatman can't with 6, 7, 9 queen. Oh well, he can, but let's just give him money away. Kaiser's gambling to try and get out of it. Look at Peter's hand, 6, 7, 8, 9, all spades. Really don't like Yatman's call there. And now we're going to see a big pot between Peter and Yatman. Yatman has played a hand that he should not have played. We did this once before, didn't he? Ended up losing 10,000 to Davin. And with a 7 and 3 overcards, Peter ain't going nowhere. Gut shot straight draw as well with a 5. Yapman bets 9,000. Peter calls. Leon got the over pair with kings. He's going to fancy that the sevens are split here. So now Peter has got a monster top set and he's made a straight. 10 a little scratch at the head. Yapman thinks that the 8 might be good for him. In actual fact, it would improve Peter to a full house. Can only split with a 6, split with a 9, lose with an 8. So he's playing a hand he can't win. Big pot now, 77,000. Is Leon going to get lucky? No. I think Leon can get away from this now, especially with Yapman cold calling 10,000 behind him. I think he's bright enough to know someone here is trapping. Looked so pretty before. Unfortunately, all you got is 2 pair. And correctly lays it down. Peter is probably going to make a reluctant. Yapman. He's going to talk himself into a call probably. But even like Queen 7 is not much good, is it? You could be out kicked. You could have 7 kings, 7 ace. Doesn't have to have a straight. Well, I did say right at the beginning of this hand, he played a hand he shouldn't have played, and he's got himself in trouble. 97,000. In the middle, 5 to 1 to call. Your opponent could have flopped a full house with 4s full. And, well, he doesn't want to lay it down, but he's going to. He's going to lay it down. And he lays it down. So that pot cost him 30,000, and it needn't cost him a penny. Peter on the comeback again. Quite remarkable. He's now 18,000 in front. Everybody in front except for Kaiser. He wasn't bluffing.
Like 7, 5, 7, ace, or straight.
Yeah, well read. Has to have one of them. And any one of them was beating him. Davin leaking away his profit. Marmerstein locked up. 4 players, 1900, 7-7 in the middle. Yapman might win this one with his 5, 6, 7, 10. I do actually like Davin's hand. Davin flops top pair with a gut shot. Backdoor diamonds. Gets back on the winning trail. Notice the two players that aren't playing. A little bit for everybody. Two pair for Peter. Top pair gut shot for Leon. Just the flush draw. Jan Yapman. Nice little check there from Leon. Will Peter take a stab at it if it gets checked to him? Leon does it for him. Yapman, I mean. Easy pull for Leon. Doesn't always bet. Armstein thinking, well, I've only got to last another 45 minutes. Davin folds a hand that Peter would raise with. I would have liked to have seen a flop, but not for that much. We haven't seen the rest of Peter's hand yet. There it is, King Jack 10-7. Could be a clash here between Peter and Leon. But not on that board. Kaiser would be happy if he's got ace queen 6-3 or ace queen 6-7. Leon looking looking for a creative way to improve his hand. Can't think of one. Kaiser flopping top set on his very pretty hand pre-flop. 9, 9, 10 jack double suited. Leon. Backdoor diamonds. 6 for a straight. 1 pair. So Kaiser with an opportunity to win a decent pot. Backdoor diamonds or a 6. A lot of diamonds out. Running kings. Let's have something to give us a bit of a... Oh well, that's the end of that one then. Excuse me. Just quads.
Licht geht aus und irgendwie fehlt wieder einer. Einer wird umgebracht. Was a good flop. That's the idea. That becomes a back to the community.
Stone raised 3-bet from Peter. This time with just 1 suited ace. Marmorstein wants to see a flop first. Peter gets rewarded for raising with his 6, 7, 8, 9. No one is ever going to put him on a 6 here. Oh wow, look at this. That's 2, call 2, raised to 10,000 by Kaiser. Peter, I would imagine we'll just flat here. Yep, that's how I play it. Mr. Marmerstein knows his aces are no good. You got 2 outs, son. And there it is. Oh my God, can you imagine how sick he's feeling now? If Kaiser hadn't made that play of raising to 10,000 with just pocket tens, Marmerstein would have won this. I don't think Peter would fold to any bet here. Not once the turn was checked. 26,000 in the middle. He's giving it up. Just shows the 6, and Marmerstein is going to stew. Kaiser still 19,000 down. Yatman, Davin, Peter and Marmerstein all up between 24 and 62,000. Marmerstein, Yatman's lost about 50,000 back. Marmerstein thinking I could have won a nice pot there. He made the correct fold. It's frustrating when the ace comes. First to bet wins here. Leon's had enough. Jack's double suited, Peter raising on the button. Yatman will call here. 5, 6, 6, 7. And Davin wants to play as well. Second nut flush draw for Peter. Now, Yatman or Davin could take this pot away. Gonna have to bet again to win it. Let's pretend you've got a 7 kicker with your ace. Falls with the flush. That one dropped another 10, 15,000. Quickly turning 118,000 profit into, I think he's down to about 45,000.